Welcome back to Touhoumon, Lunatic, Platinum, and the last part. I explored the Solaceon town and the Lavender Tower equivalent that I don't remember the name of down there. I have to come back to later when I get defog. And I caught the last member of my team, Aunn, named Isabelle, who's not very useful right now, given her experience share. Hopefully at some point she will be decent, but even her Pokedex entry says she's weak. Hopefully that changes when she evolves. I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed if my favorite character in the game sucks ass. So hopefully she doesn't when she evolves. I'm gonna feel what Nazarene fans feel like. Fucking favorite character is the Rattata of the game. Alright, is this the Unknown Ruins? Is that what's going on here? I think so. Right, I'm starting to remember what this area looks like. It's a bunch of weird staircases. There's nothing but the unknown equivalent in this game, right? Is this supposed to be something? The XP share doesn't... I think there's some Pokemon games where the only way you can find certain items is if you use the XP share, and if you don't, you can't just pick it up when you know it's there. Hopefully that's not the case, because I'm not getting the XP share out to do that. Top... right... I can't tell what the middle one's supposed to be. Rygot? Lower left? Top right. Lower left. Top right. Top left. Top left. Lower left. Let me write that down. Be appropriate place to do this, huh? Near the back on a page, it doesn't matter. Remember the time where I wrote down every cover video I made and then marked it out as I went a long time ago. It's the list of jam games. Remember when I did that? I just need a blank page. There we go. Alright, tell me that again. TR LL TR DL DL LL Super Paper Mario bullshit. Well, not nearly as worst. Top right. Lower left. You're gonna make me battle trainers while doing this. Lower left. Top right. Top left. Top left. Lower left. Okay, cool. I don't know. All right towards light to create. I can't. A new and alive? They just don't. Some letters I can't tell. Alright, here she is. Okay, nah. The letter D in the bottom left corner. So you can tell which unknown she's supposed to be. Right, so I don't think Okina's nearly as useless as Unknown is, but like she's Okina, so I have no fucking interest in catching her. But here she is. Bunch of different forms. A nugget. Edge wriggle. A mine plate? Is that gonna make my reason type moves go up? The power of defeated giants if uses this plate. If I can give that to my Alice. Lose the power of Risen Tide. That is perfect. Here you go, Megatron. Decision. It's a faith move, ain't it? Although it's a special, so it's not very useful for Aunn. Defog. Great. I get to go back to that area again. Is there some useless puppet I give that to? Can anyone learn that here? I need to sell some of this stuff. Defog. Do you have a move I could just teach you later? Or reteach you later? Yeah, I can just teach you Shadow Hit again, so... I like how Kiryu still has Ember. He hasn't learned a better fire type move than fucking Ember. I doubt any of these rocks have anything in them. But I'm gonna keep checking them. Because you never know. At this point I'm just going up every staircase to see if I missed something. I skipped every trainer. I assume those were trainers. I might as well not. I might as well just... I don't remember which way I need to go back up. But I assume I'll just run into the trainers regardless. Here's the first one. Ancient ruins rife with the Kakina. There has to be a meaning. But its significance eludes me, and that's gotten me cranky. I mean, I'd be pretty cranky if I was stuck in a ruin filled with nothing but Okina. That sounds like a nightmare, actually. I shot. Yeah, I don't know why Okina is the unknown equivalent, but she is. Isabelle slowly getting those levels. Satori, huh? What you do, Satori? I know one of the Satori forms in one of the games that has multiple forms. Defog's a flying type move? Why? Okay, that was the move that I hoped would do. Oh, you're Ditto. Huh. About to say, in the games where there are multiple forms, one of Satori's forms is Wobbuffet. But apparently, you're just Ditto? But aren't you you're a Ditto that can evolve? That's weird. If you're gonna make your Ditto, you figured you'd make her a one-stage evolution like Racing 2 is. Kane. I throw a rock at Kane. Will she die from said rock? That is not a rock, it's an earth. It's an earth rock. Rock from the earth, as all rocks are, except for the ones that come from space. God, I remember the other day. Fucking course. I don't use the priority move one time and it misses. I watched a video on YouTube that was like a news report about like an increase of like meteorites or something, and then like I swear for the next like couple days after that, it was like half my fucking recommended. The search must continue. It was just news reports. It's like I don't fucking care about news reports. I just wanted to watch this one thing. But no, it seems to be a thing with YouTube. You watch one thing that's slightly different from what you normally watch. It's like, okay, clearly they have found a new hyperfixation. Give them nothing but that. I'd heard the hidden machine defog was somewhere in these ruins. It's just that I seem to be lost, but with everything looking the same. Now what? I could use help here. Hey, no, now looky here. What you have there, the hidden machine defog. Can you loan it to me real quick? I'll make it worth your while. Okay, so teach my mega move, the hidden move, defog, like so, and done. Thanks for your rescue. Haha, here you go. My thanks is promised. Okay, I thought he was actually going to take it from me, and it'd be gone from me for part of the game. I still don't know what these shards do. They don't evolve, do they? Pretty sure I already checked, and the answer was no. Yeah. If the shards evolve, then it would be asking me to use and not give. They do something, though, and I have quite a lot of them, so I'd like if the game told me what that something was. Apparently there's some way to get up there. I'm not really going to worry about it. Unless it's immediately the one to the right, but now I've already jumped down the ledge. It's too late. It's too late. We're moving on with our lives. So I guess I'm going back up that tower to talk to those people at the top of the tower. And then maybe they'll give me something. Or maybe they won't. Need to sell my stuff first. I have expensive things that are meant to be sold to a store. Yeah, like I said in a previous recording today, Deltarune comes out soon. And I have so many recordings in advance so far that when this comes out, I'll probably be pretty close to when it comes out. Maybe not yet, but close. I'm probably going to record more this week, so yeah, I already predicted it was going to be like this, but this series is probably going to be like extremely recorded in advance, just like weeks in advance. And me stopping to play Deltarune will probably slow that down a bit, but it's still just going to be a thing. Because I have plenty of time to record this, and I like playing this game, so I might as well make a million recordings of it. So, what floor? Start with this floor? If I use it on this floor, will it affect every floor afterwards? To use the Pokemon. Defog the place! Mimic all over the place. My name is fucking Edwin Mitch. You have to do it at every floor. I made the fucking mimic, bitch. You listen here, you fucking bitch. It's not the words. Put the pieces together. Edwin. It's not what you do. Wait, what does this move do? Traps for 2 to 5 turns. That's really all this move does? They didn't think they went a bit too far in a few places with this one? Give me something. Oh, the fog is gone, and with it all out in my heart. This is my thanks. Don't be shy, take it. A kimono? That Fantina, it's hard to tell what she's thinking, but she has a compassionate heart. You know, she's a regular visitor. That increased ghost type moves. It sure does. Help me with the no ghost types I have on my team. Let me take your journey out of this place less frightening. Take this. Cleanse tag. Lost hours with the spirits of departed puppets are put to rest. Those that enjoyed long lives, those whose times were short, all the departed puppets shall find solace here. What is the puppet afterlife like? It helps keep wild puppets away if the holder is the first one in the party. So what happens if I, give this to you? Does that balance you out? Make it to where there's a normal amount of wild encounters that happen when you're in the front of the party, missed you? Nothing else to give you, might as well give you that. Counteracts your fucking terrible ability. That's all it does. I thought I had a repel up. Guess it ran out. Need to buy super repels at some point. Alright, well, it's been about 15 minutes. And I have appeared to have done everything that doesn't involve going to the next route, so I guess I'll go to the next route. So, while. I don't foresee it taking 15 minutes to get through the whole thing, which means either I'm going to cut the video before I finish the whole route, or this ends up being a 45+ minute part. We'll see what I decide to do when we get there. Get there being about 15 minutes from now. Are we on Route 210? I caught my Aunn here. Okay, you're level 22. I'll give you a second chance here, Isabel. Try to not be completely useless, would ya? I mean, I have a good stock of repels, but honestly, at some point I should start buying a million super repels, because now that I have my whole team, I don't really need to not have any repels ever again, because it's not like I'm not catching anything else. Although if Mamizo was here, I could quickly catch it and give it to that guy over there, but I don't think Mamizo's on this route, and I'm not gonna go look for her. So, forget it. Picking up these berries, but I don't think I've used any of them on. Am I losing it? Is it not telling me when I'm running out of repels? I mean, I should really not be paying attention. That's been a kind of a thing this entire series. I haven't been paying attention very well. My puppet's toughened up while working on the ranch. I'm right proud of him. Rancher Marco and a brother named Polo. Marco. Polo Marco. They go way back. Super Marco brothers. Coerce? Does that just mean look? Reduce the PP of my bite by 4. What is wrong with you? You're just a very annoying person, aren't you? Your idea of a puppet battle is just to try to inconvenience me as much as possible, but here's the problem with that, buddy. There's a Pokemon Center right down the road, so no matter what you do to me, it's not gonna matter, because I'm just gonna heal it automatically, but goddamn did you try! Reduce my PP and paralyze me. If you were at the end of the route instead of the beginning, you'd be one annoying fucker. But now you were just a minor annoyance. Aha, your puppet sure can't be counted on. Can any of my puppets evolve soon? Because, you know, 2 of my puppets evolved at level 25. I was kind of hoping someone else would evolve at some other later level. It has not happened yet. What's their level like, by the way, now? 27, huh? If someone could evolve at level 28, that'd be fantastic. Aunn still has the experience share, even though she's at the front, because at some point she's probably gonna... I don't know, I might take her out when she's running low on health or something. I don't know. Don't get that time. So it probably has every time, I just haven't been paying attention. Should I put the donation box on someone? Yeah, might as well. Just give it to someone who's not already holding something. And then... Well, here's the problem, one has an item right now. You have Psychic Boosting move. Okay, I did it as a joke, but now that I'm using repels, the cleanse tag is useless. There's a lot of these stupid ramps around here. So where am I going? There seems to be a fork in the road up here where I can either go up or right. Interesting. As long as there's a road, we'll keep on running. What are you doing? Taking a rest. If I were a bird puppet, it would be a roost. Haha! You should rest up too. You gave me roost. They had to keep flying forever. Bird puppets would eventually crash. Roost heals like half your HP or something. Like, it didn't even tell me the name of that. So, like, if I didn't know it was roost, I wouldn't know what you just got me, because I wouldn't remember the number. Pay attention. Hey, what's over there? Double battles around here, man. What's going on? These be an item over there, so there's a reason to deal with this. No, I'll show you how tightly I'm bonded with my daughter. I can get away with slacking off if I have my puppets out. Bell and Paw. In the Rico and the Shizawa. This is not... Alright, well, Aunn might be a good type, but you're certainly not. So, we can carry you out instead. Alright, Delta Road. This is gonna come out soon. I think this video is gonna be released before it comes out. So predictions. I should start making predictions, right? Okay. So based on the trailer, it seems to be Japan World. Very Eastern inspired. Although there seems to be like traces of maybe some Western stuff too, because there's like some hills in the background near the trailer. What I'm basically saying is, look, I played Undertale Yellow last year, after I played the most recent Deltarune chapters. If it ends up being like as Eastern and Western like combination as I think it might be, the Undertale Yellow comparisons are going to be inevitable. That game was on my mind a lot last year because it took me like, what, like 4 months to do every cover I made for that series because I went at it kind of slow. I was busy. You're just kind of annoying. You don't really have much of a plan here, you're just lowering my speed. I should probably stop trying to bite you, it's clearly not going very well. I just keep pressing the button anyway. My feral dog doesn't know how to do much for the fight, sorry. Parent child power couldn't get the job done. Oh, sheesh. Another double battle over here. It's the route of double battles for some reason. Can I use my bike in the tall grass? Find out. No. Yay, we're gonna battle with lots of puppets. Yay, we're all going to battle. And I also named my Ron that I used in my World Link playthrough after Soroba. Man, this is just not... What can Aunn do here? You're nature type, and we just established that nature type doesn't do well. So let's try this, and then get you out again, because Anna can't do anything at the moment. The types that keep coming out. I don't know, what Deltarune predictions do I want to throw out? Just, they all confuse me. Why do they all confuse? Energy, what did you just do? Alright, just get out of here, Aunn. I don't need to deal with confusion right now. Can you please kill one of these? I hope they don't do to Asgore what they did to Toriel. That's my main hope for the chapter, is please actually do something with Asgore. This seems to be his chapter, please actually make it so. Asgore is, out of Undertale's quote-unquote main cast, he was definitely the one that got the least, because he didn't really get to do anything until the end of the game. So, like, Deltarune made up for that a bit. They're probably not gonna reveal who the knight is. Probably gonna be saved for later, but if they do, it'll probably be Des. But I want it to be Rudy. Probably not, though. Part of me wants it to not be Des, just because I think it'd be really funny if it wasn't, from how certain the internet is that it is. You know? Terry and Tia. Tried really hard together, but we lost anyway. We tried really hard together, but we couldn't win anyway. I think if Papyrus doesn't show up in Chapter 5, I think he's not showing up at all, if I'm being honest. I think it's gonna be a gag throughout the whole game that he just doesn't exist. Hey, check this out, look at the luster of my puppet. Kal-Il. It's a Margatroid. It's, probably a Reason type, so Aunn continues to not be able to do much of anything. One day, maybe when she evolves, she'll actually be able to do something. She's not a good puppet, is she? She's my favorite character is that puppet, isn't she? It's great. That's what I get for my favorite character being a stage 3 boss who's just the main character's dog. Having Aunn as my favorite character is convenient most of the time. Because even if she isn't a particularly popular character, and probably never will be, she still gets put in stuff anyway because she's Reimu's dog. And it's just kind of weird to ever not be there. You have to like pull a lost word, where she wasn't there for the first like year of the game, so they had to like make up a reason why she wasn't there. But then for situations like this, where you know, you want to use the character for battle, and Ann's not like the strongest, she's just a dog. I don't know, in Puppet Dance Performance, wasn't she like, didn't she have Mega Kangaskhan's ability? Where like every move basically did 1.5 damage because it hit twice, and the second hit was like half the damage. It was like, that ability was really stupid. So stupid that I think they had to nerf it. I think they might even have nerfed it twice. But they gave that to Aunn, so I'm pretty sure she was good in that game. Should not be good in this one. Not too much to ask. I don't know if she's not good, I can at least deal with that. Because it seems like this game is a lot friendlier than World Link is. Again, don't have to use super good puppets to not get my ass handed to me. Like World Link, where because I didn't use the bestest puppets, I just fucking perished. I'm a rookie breeder, but I'll do my very best. Man, that reminds me of a thing to talk about. It was a video, and that reminded me of it because one of the comments in the video was talking about how Touhoumon World Link was a pain in the ass to get through, or something like that. And it's like so true, man. That game, God, that game gets so fucking stupid sometimes. But it was a video that was like, it was something like, I forgot exactly what the thing was called. It was one of those stupid titles. It was like weird Pokemon hacks you've never heard of, or like obscure something. Anyway, it talked about the puppet games, and you could tell because in the thumbnail there was racing. I didn't watch it because I don't feel the need to watch an introductory video to a thing I already know about, which is why I've never watched any of the like intro to Touhou videos that have been made. And apparently it talked about Touhoumon at some point. So that's a video that exists. I just remember glancing at the comments, and one of them was like, World Link, really hard. Like, yep, World Link was really hard, wasn't it? Good thing I abused save states to beat it. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to do that with this game, but I'm not above doing it if I have to. Isabelle has evolved into Aunn. My Aunn is now Aunn. Guard. That, really? Guard. Guard? Aunn, you're not very good, are you? You will believe in her. He is big now. You still don't have... Did none of you puppets get a better abilities when you evolve anymore? Do we not do that anymore? Better abilities when you evolve? Is there anything better I can give you? I don't really need a experience share anymore. Shell Bell. Soothe Bell? Wow, I got nothing. Sure, take diet leftovers until I can give you actual leftovers. You're defensive, aren't you? I figured you were. You're made of rock. Sometimes. I mean, not really, actually. Takane's more defensive than you are. What do you do on... You have less attack than Takane, who's not evolved yet. You have less defense than Takane, who's not evolved yet. You barely have any more special attack than Takane, who's not evolved yet. You have less special defense than Takane, who's not evolved yet. You're just fast. Ann's a really bad puppet, isn't she? She's like really bad, isn't she? Fuck, she's like really, really bad, isn't she? She's basically unusable. Cafe Cabin, Freshly Squeezed. That's so cool. Glad my favorite puppet is my favorite character is basically useless. The Luis is standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Oh, it's your Pokedex entry. Does it also talk about how useless you are? Oh, this is so slow. Why does it go by so slow? I haven't read Mistia's yet either. While dangerous, her singing is regarded by some to be wonderful. Most view it as nothing more than noise, though. Oh my god. I actually think not all of them are here, because there might be some that are only in the national decks, despite you being able to catch them before that, so... A collection of nests made from shiny rocks are thought to be made by her. My fish likes rocks. Are you here, Aunn? You here? There you are. Their fluffy mane and light disposition is sure to improve anyone's mood. Okay, well at least you aren't outright telling me how terrible they are like you did with the chibi description. But, yeah, no one evolves past 2 stages here. It's strength and army. I should have checked that when I looked at Mistia. But yeah, there's no forms here. And then it's just two stage evolutions and you're done. Well, I figured anyway, but the dex basically confirms it. Great. Great. So glad you're useless, Aunn. Youngster you see in the Luis huddled outside, they were on vacation when a Reimu came out of nowhere and beat them up. Now they all have headaches. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for them to get better. I'm a collector and I love honey. You're a trainer? There are trainers in here. Okay, I didn't think there'd be trainers in here. I kind of thought this would be like a heal spot or something. Edwin! Alright, you gonna do something, Aunn? Alright, I'll wait a turn for you to do something. It didn't take much damage. Well, you almost one-shot with a critical hit. That's something. You know, I didn't think about the fact that I gave you that item would make turns take longer, because I have to go through the animation of you getting health. Like so. What have you done to my puppets? So forever for me to catch them. Went so wrong. Now I can't do anything. Sing the stupid song. My name is Edwin. We were having a heated discussion over puppets the way collectors do. Fernando, Renosuke, and Akio, huh? Aunn also has the blue symbol. Mistia is no longer the only one that has it. This is great. So glad you used that. Make your defense go back down again. Exciting battles, they really are. I am speeding them up. This is so exciting. Look, it's been like over 30 minutes. I kind of just want to see if this route will end soon so I can embark. I think I'm done recording for the day. This is my 4th recording day, I think. Knowledge alone is everything, you know. Just probably won't record for the next couple days so I can work on covers. Repel's effect wears off. Thanks for telling me that, maid. Welcome, this place is my pride and joy. Waitress. Katie. Rukuto. Some tells me fighting that isn't gonna be a good idea. You know? No one said my dog was very smart. How much does that even heal? 4? Yep. Just really hate physical attackers. There. Yeah, I'm getting that bell off of you. It barely heals anything. It takes losses with an unusually big smile. Do you find that odd at all? The amount of health that replenishes is not worth the time it takes for that animation to happen in the first place. So just had anything else to give you. I don't. How are you doing? Jabbing. Of course, all we ever have is moo milk. Moo milk, 5 in a bottle. Like to add some of your traveling supplies? I'll take a dozen. Sure. Moo milk by a dozen? That's of course 12 to a dozen. You're telling me what a dozen means? Howdy, trailer. Some of our customers are rowdy types that want a battle. Do what you will with them. I don't mind. Is route still going? Oh, we're just going straight to Route 215, huh? Celestic Towns. Oh, I get it. That's why I can't go north. This is the cross section. So, I guess since this is a new route, I guess this is a good place to stop. I'll heal off screen. And the next part, I'll do Route 215. Bye.